Got soggy weather around the corner for Thursday. That definitely is coming down. All is rain, though, not the freezing rain and the snow we've had on and off over the last couple of weeks. In fact, it's been about 4 or 5 weeks in a row that we've had a late week storm come through. We're adding on to the totals we've seen so far this month and year. Just a little above average when it comes to liquid precipitation so far this month. Of course, that's melted snowfall and any rain we've picked up. And then so far this year, nearly 3 inches above average if you take all the snow that's melted down plus any rain we've picked up. So off to a wet start so far for 2023, and we're going to add on to it with some light rain showers throughout the majority of the day tomorrow. That next weather system still over the Great Plains. That'll sweep in by tomorrow morning. Anything you're seeing on radar right now likely just kind of tied to that warm front, so I don't think this is actually any shower activity we're getting currently. The bulk of the rain still off to our west, so should have a dry start to tomorrow morning, but then things definitely change after that. So quiet night, a lot warmer than the past couple nights, 38 degrees in the forecast. Last couple nights, 20s to teens. So even though that 38 probably doesn't sound that warm, it's a lot warmer than the past couple nights. And then near the 50-degree point going into tomorrow afternoon, just like we saw as of today. So the rain showers and clouds won't hold our temperatures back. Be ready for rainy and breezy weather by the afternoon. Definitely not the most pleasant conditions to be out in. You can see that as you plan out your day. Majority of the morning stays dry. We get to about lunchtime, that's when the showers start up, and then they just keep picking up from there. In fact, they could get a little heavy at times after about 7 o'clock tomorrow night. You can see that reflected here on Future Trek. We will have a dry start to the morning. We get to about 10:30. That's when the showers start up, and they'll be a little on and off around lunchtime, but then getting into the afternoon, that's when they start to become steady, and then they just keep going from there. You can see it's mainly a light rainfall, nothing too intense. We'll have steady showers through about 8 o'clock at night. And then here's that heavier round of rain that's going to come in briefly into the early parts of the overnight hours. By the time we get to early Friday morning, cold enough for some snow to briefly take over, but only expecting about a dusting, if that, for accumulation. And a lot of that's done by sunrise Friday. By the time we get to Friday night and Saturday morning, though, wind chills might be down to near zero. So plan on a very brisk start to the weekend. You can see after getting near 50 degrees for Thursday, we're just barely above freezing for Friday, and a pretty chilly weekend after that. We get sunshine in 50s back, though, once we get into next week. Perfect timing, too. Spring officially begins on Monday. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, we'll hold on to the 50s for quite some time. We'll see a lot of that warmth linger around throughout next week, so it's not like it's going to go away immediately like we're seeing as of this week. And in the 4-degree guarantee, hit the bullseye today. That means the cash total's up to 221.
You know, Alex, at times like these, I'm really happy to have that 10-day forecast looking at spring ahead.